Excellent Advice for Living by Kevin Kelly. Our lives are always filled with various challenges. While we may experience happiness, satisfaction, excitement, and eagerness, we also encounter negative emotions such as boredom, confusion, anger, and disappointment. Especially when we are younger, we face more uncertainty and lack of understanding. As we age and mature, many answers to life's questions gradually become clear. It can be said that as time passes, we slowly understand many truths of life. Throughout this process, we may have regrets, but the inevitability and imperfection of life always exists so truly. We yearn for a sage to appear in our lives, someone who can distill the wisdom of life, which has been tested by time, into concise advice and convey it to us in advance, enabling us to see things clearly, enlighten us, and take fewer detours. That would be a great fortune in life, wouldn't it? I am delighted to interpret Kevin Kelly's book, Excellent Advice for Living, for you today. The book contains 460 invaluable pieces of life wisdom, which will help more people who are lost find answers to their questions and discover the direction of life. Staying optimistic is equivalent to adding 25 points to your IQ. Optimistic people always imagine themselves collaborating with the world. This optimistic mindset directs your focus toward seeking solutions to problems rather than dwelling on the problems themselves. Life is full of ups and downs, but by focusing on the positive aspects, you'll find more happiness. Don't measure your life with someone else's ruler. Whether you admit it or not, we often imagine ourselves wanting what others want. Comparison is the biggest killer of happiness. In the end, we live our lives according to others' standards, only to realize that we're not happy at all. What others think or do is not important. What matters is finding your own way to live your life happily and authentically. When you can't choose which path to take, choose the one that leads to change. At the crossroads of life, we often feel lost, unsure of which direction to take. When that moment comes, choose the path that brings change. Change is a strategy that frees you from old habits and behaviors, leading to different outcomes. Stagnation only leads to repetition and going nowhere. Professionals make as many mistakes as non-professionals, they just learn how to gracefully correct them. We often wrongly assume that successful professionals are inherently different from us, believing they are smarter and make fewer mistakes. However, the truth is, they make just as many mistakes as we do. The difference lies in their ability to smartly find the right way to correct their mistakes, making themselves better. You can do the same. Admit, I don't know, at least once a day, and you'll become a better person. Ignorant people often think they know everything, so they stop learning and give up progress. Smart people acknowledge their ignorance in many areas. Only by admitting their shortcomings and maintaining a habit of learning can they improve themselves continuously. To do something well, just do it. To achieve excellence, repeat it, day after day. To create a masterpiece, persist. Start by taking action to do something well, then achieve excellence through repeated practice, improvement, refinement, and upgrading day after day. Completing tasks first and then perfecting them leads to excellence. Don't save fine china and good wine for rare occasions, that moment may never come. Bring them out whenever you have the chance. We often hoard valuable items, fearing they might get damaged or lost if we use them. However, sometimes their true value is only realized when they are put to use. Otherwise, they might remain unused until you depart this world, rendering them useless to you. Keep at least one thing in your life where you don't pursue efficiency. Spend more time enjoying it, even if it's not your forte. This is your leisure time, which will keep you forever young. Never feel guilty about it. Are you always rushing around for life or worrying about the never-ending problems and anxieties that crop up? So much so that you never have time to stop, slow down, and enjoy some happiness? A circle with a flat edge can no longer roll quickly, but it can finally slow down to admire the scenery around it and appreciate the beauty of life. You need such moments too. When you find something you genuinely enjoy, take your time, enjoy the moments of happiness without rushing, without anxiety, without hurry. Stay present. 99% of success is just showing up. In fact, most success is simply persistence. When you feel like there's no hope, persist a little longer. When you think you might not be as good as others, persist a little longer. Unless your direction or strategy is flawed, 99% of failures happen because you left too early. You are what you do, not what you say, not what you believe, not who you vote for, but what you spend your time on. What you focus on will determine what kind of person you become. If you practice writing every day, constantly improving, one day you will become an excellent writer. If you persist in exercising and working out, you will not only gain health but also have a physique that everyone admires. If you do a small act of kindness every day, not only will you move yourself, but you will also make the world a little better because of your existence. Who you are has nothing to do with what you think, what you believe, or what you say. It only matters what you do. When you are in a predicament or feel powerless, focus on the little things you can do, as they can push things forward. In our lives, anyone can find themselves in a difficult situation. When you feel overwhelmed or can't find a solution, remind yourself not to worry about things you can't control and focus on the small things you can control, because once you can do these small things well, things will gradually progress. For everything except love, always have an exit strategy from the beginning. Prepare for the ending. Almost everything is easy to start but hard to quit. As Theodore Roosevelt said, no one is free who is not subject to the law. Freedom is relative, and the condition to enjoy it is to abide by the law. Life is the same. If you want a good ending, you must plan and follow it. Otherwise, you cannot enjoy a good life. A life without an exit strategy is a life you can never control. Most overnight successes require at least 5 years of effort. In fact, all significant successes do. Understanding this, you will know how to plan your life. You must have heard this saying: people always overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year but underestimate what they can achieve in 5. While others seem to succeed overnight, you didn't see the 5 years of effort they put into it. So, rethink your life, aim for success, give yourself 5 years, and don't rush. You don't need more time because you already have all your time. What you need is more focus. You often say that you don't have enough time and wish you could have more time, but the fact is, you have the same amount of time as everyone else. Time is not the root of your problem. What you need is more focus. Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you what kind of person you'll become. The people you surround yourself with will influence your life. Being with more excellent people, you will become better. Being with positive and optimistic people, you will also become more positive and happy. Being with disciplined and persistent people, you will likewise become disciplined and forge ahead. It works the other way around too. So, who do you decide to be friends with? It all depends on you. If you encounter a troublemaker, ignore him. If you come across such people everywhere every day, then you need to examine yourself more deeply. Everyone may occasionally encounter a troublemaker. But if most of the people around you is like that, then you must be in the wrong place, which means it's time to reassess your life and make changes. When you first meet someone, quickly discover their true character by observing how they react, and the internet is extremely slow. A person's true nature often reveals itself when faced with unfavorable events. If you want to understand someone's true state, the best way is to observe their behavior when problems arise, and most importantly, see what they will do. At every crucial moment in life, fully embrace this question: what's the worst that could happen? Rehearse your response to the worst scenario, so when it occurs, it feels more like an adventure rather than paralyzing you with fear. When you catch yourself procrastinating, don't resist it. Treat procrastination as what you're supposed to do right now. Embrace procrastination wholeheartedly. Try doing nothing for 5 minutes and make that your task. Soon, you'll find yourself unable to accomplish this task. After 5 minutes, you'll be ready and eager to work because, compared to working, focused procrastination can be even more painful. Next time you find yourself procrastinating, this method is sure to help you. In life, there are few regrets about what you did, almost all regrets are about what you didn't do. So, from now on, your life goal should be to start doing what you want to do as soon as possible in your lifetime. Perhaps you only have 15 minutes or 30 minutes each day to spare, but that's better than never truly starting. The advice in the book, Excellent Advice for Living, is not a set of rules, they are more like hats. If you find one hat doesn't fit, try another one. Life's journey may be long or short, but may everyone find their own way to live their brilliance. Congratulations on finishing another book. Keep it up.